The number of Americans affected by closures is staggering. Some experts say 7 million people could lose their jobs from April to June, and the unemployment rate could shoot up to nearly 9% by later this year. As Jerica Duncan explains, for many, it's unclear just how long the economy and their livelihoods will be paralyzed by this outbreak.
Greg Fletcher and his business partners spent 2 years preparing to open Axe and Arrow Brewery in New Jersey. Now, just 2 weeks away from their 1-year anniversary, the business is facing an uncertain future.
What's your concern for business owners like yourself?
There's a real threat to a lot of small businesses. We're paycheck to paycheck, week to week. That revenue has to come in, or it's problematic.
Fletcher says they have a small cash reserve and their customers are still able to pick up beer to go. When we talked to him Sunday afternoon, he'd only made 2 sales that day. One during our interview.
How scary is that for you?
It's worrying. Yeah. If this obviously extends out into 3 weeks, it's not going to be enough to cover all of our expenses.
He stopped scheduling his 4 part-time employees as businesses around the country face the same tough decisions. The closures have been especially hard on retail, hospitality, restaurant, and travel industries.
There you go.
Roughly 82 million people, that's 3/5 of the U.S. workforce, are hourly employees. Most won't be paid if they don't work.
I'm scared.
Kanika Rice worked at Johns Hopkins University as a cook, but is now out of a job. She says she makes 65% less on unemployment compared to her regular pay and says it's not enough to support her 3 children.
What I get in unemployment is just enough to survive on a daily basis where I'm at now.
Kelly and Nathan, who asked us not to use their last names, decided to leave New York City to move in with family in Virginia. Nathan lost his job as a coordinator for a nonprofit. Kelly's job in retail e-commerce was furloughed without pay.
It's all very uncertain at this point. But yeah, if and when I get the call to come back to work, I will be there without a doubt.
Jerica Duncan, CBS News, New York.
More than 18 million people are currently paying at least half of their income in housing. Some cities have implemented a moratorium on evictions, and experts suggest talking to your landlord and finding a way to delay payment if you find yourself in that situation. Still ahead here at noon, the Mr. Food Test Kitchen has the perfect new recipe that combines Italian food with a little beef. Stay with us.